Hey guys, we've got a coordinate geometry skills check for your GCSE Maths. So let's have a quick look. So stay with me as long as you can. We've got 2 points, A, -2, 3, and B, 6, 11. We're going to work through some steps that we're going to do with those. So first of all, we're going to find the midpoint, hopefully a nice simple skill. So if remember, we're going to take the average of these two. So we're going to add them together. So -2 plus 6, so adding the two x coordinates, divided by 2. If I do -2 plus 6, I get 4. Halve it, I get 2. And I'll do the same for the y coordinates. So I'm going to take 3 plus 11 and divide it by 2, which gets me 14 over 2 or 7. So my midpoint, 2, 7. Step 1 complete. Moving on, we're going to try and find the gradient. So if I want the gradient between 2 points, I need my difference in y over my difference in x. So I want to do the difference between 11 and 3. So I've got 11 minus 3. And then making sure I do it the same way around, the difference between 6 and -2. So that'd be 6 minus -2. Easy mistake to make there. So 11 minus 3 gets me 8. 6 plus 2, so my minus gets me another 8. So my gradient is just 1. Nice. Now I want the equation of the line that passes through A and B. So I know if I've got my points here and my gradient there, I can write it down as y equals 1x plus c. So this is the method you guys are probably using most of the time. So I can sub in either of these 2 points, doesn't matter which one, to try and find out what this missing value of c would be for the equation of my line. So if I sub in x equals 6, so it'll be 1 times 6 plus c, and make sure that it equals y, which is 11. I can see that if I take away the 6 from this side, I'm going to get c as 5. So therefore, my equation is y equals x plus 5. Nice. Still with me, guys. Find the perpendicular gradient. So now I need the negative reciprocal of my gradient here. So if my gradient's 1, my negative reciprocal is just going to be -1. Okay, so if I do -1 over 1, it's just -1. So there's my perpendicular gradient. So finally, I want the equation of the perpendicular bisector. I'm going to up my skills a bit here and go for the more fancy way of finding the equation of a line. So I have the gradient for my perpendicular line. And if I'm doing a bisector, it's got to go through the midpoint, which we found right at the top with our 2, 7 here. So using my fancier A-level style method, which you top guys for GCSE are going to use, I've got y minus my y coordinate of my midpoint equals my gradient of -1 and then x minus 2. And that is an equation, right? I don't need to rearrange it. That's absolutely fine as it is. Let me know how you got on in the comments. What are your coordinate geometry skills like? Like and follow for more content from us.